Alright, we just saw the Knicks beat the Cavs, and I just put out my video with a little bit of my take on it. We got some word from Johnny Jobu and Andrew Sindell on their thoughts on the victory. I'll leave it to them. I'll comment on a little bit about what I think, all my complete thoughts about it tomorrow. But here's Johnny Jobu with his take on the Knicks and Cavs Game 1.
Hello, sports fans. Johnny Jobu here. Did you just see what I did? That was one of the wildest playoff comebacks you will ever see. Not just in Knicks history, but NBA playoff history. Now, for most of the game, the Cavaliers looked completely in control. They were sharper, more physical, moving the ball well, knocking down shots, and honestly looked like they were about to coast to a Game 1 win. I was not happy. Up 22 points with about 7.5 minutes left in the game. The building felt quiet. There were even some people leaving. Where are you going? Sit down. But yeah, the energy felt gone. Cavs looked like the veteran team ready to shut the door. And then everything flipped. The Knicks suddenly found the rhythm defensively. Pressure ramped up. The pace changed, turnovers started piling up. Some of those steals were ridiculous, and every possession started feeling heavier for them. You could actually see the fatigue kick in. The 7-game war with Detroit looked like it finally caught up with them. Legs got tired, shots came up short, and the execution disappeared, and the Knicks smelled it. Then came the avalanche. New York ripped off a furious run to erase the entire deficit and drag the game into what felt like impossible overtime basketball. The crowd woke up, momentum completely shifted, and once the Knicks believed the game belonged to them emotionally. And yeah, you saw the overtime, just absolute domination. The biggest sign of all for me is their best player got going when it mattered most. That's what he does. That's what Brunson does. I've never seen anything like it, and I've been watching NBA for a long time, man. And that's what changes playoff series. Knicks stopped playing tight, started playing free and smooth. Suddenly the swagger came back, the resilience, the razzle-dazzle, and the confidence. And this ends up being the largest playoff comeback in Knicks franchise history and the biggest comeback in the NBA playoffs in over a decade. Now, there's a long way to go in the series, of course, but psychologically, this is a massive statement win. So that's my take on it. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you're a Cavs fan, sorry. Wasn't your night. Better luck next time. Johnny Jobu out.
Thanks, Johnny. Yeah. Brunson. Yeah, I talked about it too. And these Knicks. Sindell's got something on that. What do you got, Andrew?
This is maybe one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen in basketball ever. What the hell? Insanity. 7.5 minutes left. They were down by 22. I was about to turn off the TV, and I actually texted and said bye-bye Knicks right before they made this insane comeback because I thought it was over. So I did a somersault off the side of my couch. I am absolutely shocked at that win. And I'm at a loss for words. That is insane, and there's something special about this team, and I can't wait for the next game.
Thanks, guys. All right, everyone. If you're a Knicks fan, you're ecstatic, as Johnny Jobu and Andrew are, and as Johnny Jobu said, if you're a Cavs fan, well, better luck next time. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the series. It's far from over.